Gosh, little girls. Well, how much did I lose? So how long have I been disconnected? Great. I did all this work in hospital. Okay, so Dr. Amazing Pender, our duck doctor, Andy, he did some research and looking for the best anti-inflammatory for the ducks in this situation for soft tissue damage like we're dealing with. We could have gotten some like really expensive stuff that, you know, was like a high power anti-inflammatory, but there's a lot of problems. You could get, there's muscle problems. It could cause problems in the duck's muscles. So you're not going to believe what the doctor came up with, that we got to do this twice a day, okay? Does anybody have an idea how simple the solution is? The twice a day treatment? Just wondering if anybody's got any ideas how simple this is. No, not cumin. Okay, no, we're not cooking the ducks in the. Okay, Evans Baker got her aspirin. Low dose, 81 milligram, is exactly the dose for 2 ducks. He goes, it's exactly the dose for these 2 ducks. So I had to find some quick dissolve aspirins. I already put them in here, but I didn't know how quick they would dissolve. And they dissolve pretty quick, so I don't have to do this. I did this before I started cleaning the barn because I didn't know how long it was going to take. So that's pretty awesome. So, but I got to do it twice a day. All right. Okay. Let's give the ducks their dose. Okay, they didn't really know what to open their mouths. Oh. this? That's like too easy, eh? All right. Okay. So that's it. Nice short stream. I'm not going to clean it tonight. Going to clean it tomorrow. I shot. Yeah, I'm the shooter. They identified him last night, but we haven't recovered the body. Well, shots fired here last night. Well, I don't know if it was the female duck or a fox or not. I didn't get the body back. Doug got a good rip at it. Got covered in blood. They were shooting here at the Duck Adventure. Yep, last night. One fox down, absolutely for sure. Yeah, shots were fired here last night, Vista. Yeah, it was, well, technically it was today, 12:15 last night. Blood trail was gone this morning, Jasmine. As soon as it warmed up on the snow, the blood dissolved into the ground. Last night, though, you could see the blood clears the bell in the stream. And, of course, Dougie came back completely covered in blood. Which, by the way, Dougie's really hurting. He's limping really bad. So I'm thinking when he was in the bush, tearing at the brush, trying to dig out the coyote or the fox. I mean, hiding under whatever it was hiding under. Doug hurt his shoulder really bad. So I could hear him, Jasmine. It was like I could hear him, and I was trying to triangulate where he was because I was like on one side of the brush, actually on this corner, by the Magoon. Then I went to the far side, and I was at the far side listening, and I was trying to triangle where he was. I got an idea where he was, and it was deep into the bush. The dirty, dirty, dirty stuff. Actually, I showed a video, I think last year, or the year before, I did a video in there, what it looks like. You can't walk through there, especially this time of year with the ice. It's just treacherous. Like what would happen is you would be walking through there, you would slip on ice, and then you would fall, and then a branch would go through the back of your head when you fell back into the tree because all the branches stick out like little impaling rods. So you would slip, you would fall back, and you would impale the back of your head with a wooden spike, is what would happen. I'm not ignoring you, River. I can see you. It's very rude of you to say that. Hell, it's very dense in there. So, yeah, I slipped last night. I wrenched my back in there last night with the gun. I had the gun in my hand, in my house coat, and I slipped and almost went, and I was like, oh man, thankfully I had a safety on. If I would have been stupid not had the safety on, it would have went kaboom on me in the bush. I got about 4 hours sleep after I discovered. Well, I was all hyped up. I was all hyped up, and then I discovered the strike at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then got all stressed out, and then went and laid upstairs, and I was depressed. I'm not gonna lie, I laid in bed depressed, and then I woke up this morning at 7:30. So about 4.5 hours sleep, and then I woke up depressed because of the strike. Another one against. Yeah, I kept the safety on. Thankfully, I did that, Inga. So, yes, the house coat, winter jacket. It does. It's a good hunting attire in the bush after midnight with the ice and everything. I had rubber boots on. So, it was pretty good. But I know for a fact I put a hole right through them. So, you got a hole right through them, and then Doug finished them off. So, that's what the noise was in the bush, was Doug. So Doug got a hold of him, probably crushed him, something like that, knowing Doug. Because he had blood all down the side of his face, plus his whole body, so. But I would have liked to have found it. I would have liked to been with Doug last night to see it happen. you know, to finish the little bugger off. But that fox is no longer going to wake me up in the middle of the night. No longer going to. Hopefully, we'll have another one show up here and operate the same way. Because that fox operated the same way for, oh man, 10 months. What does H mean? It means Matt was too lazy to spell hospital ducks. I'm surprised you can't figure that out. Doug's on the couch sleeping. He's a hurting. Oh, Doug's a hurting dog. He's walking with his shoulder sticking out like this. Well, actually, yeah, it would be his right shoulder. His right shoulder, and it's sticking out sideways, and he's walking with his foot out. So he's not in good shape. I left him here all day when I went. I ran away today, folks. I'm not gonna lie. I went to do the upside down table thing. I'm sort of reserved in that. It sort of works, sort of not. I'm thinking I got another idea, because I got a SolarFlex machine that I can hang upside down in, which I think would be more comfortable, because I found it put too much pressure on my ankles. But we thought, my buddy and I, Keith, thought that I could put snow boots on, like ski boots, and then strap my feet in the table, and then with the ski boots, turn myself upside down. I might try that. But it sort of took the pain away, but it sort of didn't, you know what I mean? Like, anyways. So then I wasn't in any rush to come home. So I did his computer for him, because, you know, I love computers so much. So I did his computer, hitched it up to his TV and configured it all and got it running and got his, I did feel taller this time. Right, I actually did. That was the first thing I said to him when I was standing on the ground. After I hung myself up, I said, I feel taller, Keith. He goes, yeah, you do. But I think it's psychological. But I did feel taller. So, but I'm gonna try something here. Anyways, he says, so bring the table home. I'm not bringing it home. Oh yeah, you can take it home for a while. I go, no, I'm not dragging it. He goes, if it comes to my place, it stays there. Well, no, I need it. So then he shows me he bought himself another piece of equipment, because Keith's got a bad back, and it's a massage chair, a real one, like one that beats you up. And I'm not big into massages, but I tried the chair out, and it was interesting. It loosened me up a little bit, but it was like pretty rough. I feel a little bit bruised actually on my back. So it was basically, it was like a physiotherapy session at his basically, I guess you would call it his rec room. I didn't know he was turned it into like a physiotherapy situation. And then he was telling me all the other stuff he has for his back, Dr. Ho and electric shock collars and all that kind of. I was like, whoa, boys, he tries it all, but he got a really good deal with like a $3,000 massage chair. He got it for $300. I would have bought it, actually. If somebody would have had it for $300, I would have bought it. And I'm not a big massage person, but I would have got it for $300. I would have done it, because it did feel good on the lower back. Oh. But then as soon as I started walking around, pain came back. So I'm back to normal. I'm back to my whiny self. So can't think of anything else, folks. It's actually a really uncomfortable lazy boy, Tina. It's a really uncomfortable lazy boy. It's like not nice. It's not something you want to sit in and relax. It's to sit in to get beaten up. It's a torture chair, and it's got things that straps on your legs and massages your calves. It literally beats you up. And it has all kinds of different settings to beat you up, different ways. It's pretty intense. I don't know what the brand was. I didn't look at that. I didn't have my glasses on. I'm sort of running it in Braille. But it's you can hurt yourself on this chair. It's not one of those comfortable, massage vibrating chairs. It doesn't do that. It pounds you. Not this kind, Tina. This is medical massage type thing. Like they stick out this far, out the back. It pushes like that high up, and it goes like this, and boom, 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 boom. It goes up and down, up and down. Oh man, all kinds of settings for pounding your body. Anyways, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go and lay down, and relax, and try to get my head off of how everything is falling apart. It's like with this YouTube. I'm really not happy right now, anyways, because that means I'm going to be sitting here. Oh yes, update on that. Yeah, I'll tell you something on that. The video that we got the strike on, this is the thing, folks, that's just not making any sense. We're getting convicted twice on the same video. The video that we got the strike last night, YouTube already reviewed it 3 years ago, and it was classified as age restricted based on community guidelines. Okay, so I wanted to see how long, because when they do that, the ad revenue goes away because there's no ads on. Okay, so I went back into my ad analytics to see when the ad revenue got turned off on that video from the day it became. It turns out it got flagged like it was like a couple months after the video was done. So like it got reviewed 3.5 years ago. It got reviewed and got classified as age restricted based on community guidelines. And then last night, based on community guidelines, I was accused of shock video and gore for no reason, and I got a strike. Like I don't know what you're allowed to have on YouTube anymore. But Sylvia, like it's like you would think a company, you would think a website as complex as YouTube would have some kind of history log attached to a video ID, and plus the fact that when you click on the video, when you actually click on it, it says age restricted brackets based on community guidelines. So like it's already being flagged and already being reviewed and was, well, an example is the goose video, the one I did right here with the goose. That one, it has the same thing, age restricted based on community guidelines. Or the Muscovy one that I got on February the 6th, when I got the duck penis one, same thing. They reviewed it, and then it came back when they released it, reinstated it, it came back as age restricted brackets based on community guidelines. So this video was already age restricted based on community guidelines by YouTube, not me. I didn't age restrict it by uploader. So like the thing has already got a wall in front of it so that there's no young people are getting shocked where their food is coming from. But I can get a strike. Like I don't even, I'm so frustrated right now. Because I don't know what you can do. Like, like is showing a blood trail from a fox you just shot, is that, could you get a strike for that now? You know what I mean? Yeah, but see, the thing is, Sackwood, is that as soon as they take a video down, it's instant strike. That's the way YouTube works. They don't penalize you by just taking the video down. They strike you after they do it. So like, last night, like if I would have found the dead fox, what would happen if I found the dead fox, showed the dead fox, and somebody reported, oh my God, there was a blood trail, and a fox was dead, and I'm triggered, and they report me. And then now I'm streaming dead foxes after the fact. It didn't show it getting killed, but you never know. But you don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, You don't know. Like, what can you, like, what is it? Okay, so if you have a barbecue and you're cooking red meat on it, is that a triggerable offense? Is just showing meat a triggerable offense now? Like, oh my God, the gore, red meat, oh no. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't know. I guess if it was chicken, it's all right though. Hey, barbecue chicken's cool, but it's the red meat. I don't know. Rare meat is offensive. Oh man. Well, imagine this. Imagine doing a hatch, and you know how you have to help a lot of ducks, and a lot of little duckies die, and it's pretty gross, video footage. It is. It's actually really gross. That could get a strike. My God, he's killing ducklings, even though you're saving them. But it's like somebody will get triggered. There's blood. It's ducklings. They're babies. He's clubbing baby seals. You know what I mean? Like what is it? Strictly, kittens, puppies, cooking. Well, you can't cook, well, unless it's vegan cooking, and crocheting. You know what I mean? Like, I know. I'm lost. I'm totally lost. I thought YouTube, and I was telling my buddy today, and I'll share this thought with you. I probably all of us that are watching this right now, here with me right now, probably all of us left TV because we couldn't get what we wanted to watch, which was all the stuff TV wouldn't show. Because we wanted to watch stuff that TV wouldn't show. So that's why I went to YouTube. That's why I got rid of, I stopped watching TV. Well, I was broadcast TV. I had rabbit ears, but that's why I just stopped. I went to YouTube because I wanted to see stuff you couldn't see on TV. And now YouTube wants to become TV. You know what I mean? So, where do we go to get the stuff we want to watch? Live leak? You know what I mean? And we go for the real gore stuff? Like, I need to wipe off a cam? It's always good if you can tell me which one. There's 4 of them out there. Anyways. But TV, they got a lot. They got this. They got the sex. They got violence. Lots of violence on TV. You know what I mean? And lots of violence on TV. Periscope's down. I'll check what's going on in Plasma. That reminds me. Thank you for reminding me. I got to take my phone into the house because I'm locked out of the Russian Facebook. I got to take my phone upstairs and try to get a code. Well, they got to phone me with the code with their little computer voice. And I'll check on the Periscope, see what's going on. So, anyways, I'm going to say goodbye. I got to go and fix a couple streams. Because I just got to keep this, I gotta keep going. I'll try to keep going. Alright? Oh, I got to say goodnight. Oh, good night, folks. Oh, man.